CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Previous history with Sabathia, batting .500, 4 for 8. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And right into the shift. Glove by Cabrera. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 Indians. Trevor Bauer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2. But yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
And there's one down now. And with that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hugo, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs. And it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Count is 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-2. To 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's just 1 for 6. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! Shot here for Gary Sanchez, number 14 on the season, as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Right fielder, Giancarlo
as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. skied in the air to straightaway left. Heading after it is Judge. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So far this year against Southpaws, Alonso hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Fouled away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And we remain tied. At the plate, Mike Moustakas set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So here is Avisail Garcia. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Garcia hits a little over the .270 mark. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Stepping in now, David Wright, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. He's running. Strike taken to throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Michael Brantley as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. There goes Brantley. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A little bouncer. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the try. Now at the plate, David Wright, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind you.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Line toward the alley in left center. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Torreyes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Right. Aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. Ready to take his hacks again, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Encarnacion doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Now the first pitch from CC. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chu with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, it was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
0-2 to Alonso. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Wade scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Count remains at 0-2. Naquin, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, David Wright. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, 1 away. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hard liner to center field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Cabrera. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game. Hit on the ground out to short.
And he's retired one away.
From left fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mejia gathers, makes the throw to first, 2 down. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Bauer into his motion, first pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Chu giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Next pitch of making even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sabathia looking strong as usual. 2 earned through 6 1/3. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Boy, Hero, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians. Next for New York, Mike Moustakas. Try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fouled away. Missed with a breaking ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. No hits to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Tyler Wade. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Missed with a breaking ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the 3-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Wright. One there. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Score remains 2-2. Cody Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Into the box now, David Wright. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, then get back in that box and try and do damage.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ronald Torreyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Jumping in this one, that's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, and both offenses, are taking advantage.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air out to center field. Chu has a read on it. And the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Garcia. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Felipe Rivero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
73, Felipe Rivero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Rivero is second in American League All-Star voting among closers, so it looks good that he'll be a member of the AL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. In there, a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued.
Ouch, that one hit him. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajai Davis takes over on the base pass. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at 3rd. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to 1st, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready once again, Tyler Naquin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Throw to 1st is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
You know,
but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Here's Michael Brantley. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the market.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Rajay Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Cody Allen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is taken for strike 2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's gone 2 for 8. Ball and a strike. Allen rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Cleveland Indians put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Cody Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cody Allen strikes out the side to record the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
7 hits. 2 errors. Late left.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Bronx Bombers totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-1. The Baltimore Orioles finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-1. The Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-4. Jose Ramirez grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Braves downed the Marlins 3-2. The Giants tallied 5 home runs overall as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 12-1. Howie Kendrick swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 5-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Colorado Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 1-0. Alex Wood grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Padres starting pitcher, number 3, got his 2nd W of the season as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 3-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.